All right, the babies have all been sent to the church the other day, so they're all gone now. So I'm just pressure washing these to start fresh and get underneath the cages because their urine is so thick, and then it runs underneath these wires, these here. You're gonna pressure wash that off on the bottom. Let it soak for a little bit. It's still wet. I'm gonna spray it one more time in that corner. That's where she went the most. Just to make sure I get that calcium and stuff off of there, so that to save my cages longer. Yeah, and then you're next. So Henry's got a buddy next to him for now. So I stuck her in this cage. And so I'm going to finish cleaning her cage out over here, getting it set up. And next week, I think next week, sometime next weekend, not this coming weekend, today's Wednesday, but next weekend I think I put the box in there. I gotta look at the calendar and get her ready for their next kindling. And then I gotta get all this stuff out and get it hosed off, and so I'm gonna be in here for a while. And I need to redo my cages, my feeders here, because they kind of got crooked on me. And I gotta make them a little smaller, but those will work. So I'm gonna finish here and then work on hers. What are you looking at me like that for? I just cleaned everything. You just have to re-pee on everything. That's all I can tell you. Got a nice clean cage now. Yeah, all the smells are gone. We're going to start you over. All the smells are gone. Go have new babies. Get new baby smells. Yeah. And then I bought like an extra large box. And this time I got one because of summer coming and everything with the racks down there. So got some stuffings there, put some straw in, then her fur. I'm going to put a lip across there like I have on these and put a top on that. So I think that's going to be all we need. And then I'm thinking of redoing some of these. Haven't decided yet. I can't really do what I wanted to do because I won't be able to have the fans there. I gotta think about it. Because what I was thinking of is, when they had the babies and stuff, and turn out the first litter, the first kindling, of course, was donations. So from here on out until next year again, I'll be selling these kits. Because I was thinking of raising this lid up a little higher and building some things for the babies to get on, but they can get on that. But I have to get some thicker wood because they just chew the heck out of that cheapo stuff. But I have to see. So let me get this emptied out and I'll get her. Okay, I got hers cleaned out. I know, sorry, it's still a little wet, but you'll live through it. You'll live through it. Is your pouch hanging? Yeah, I see your pouch hanging a little bit. I know hers is, so I don't know if you can tell, but see, she got a little pouch hanging there. Yep. I got to get to your ears again. Is that water dripping on you? Sorry, Mabel. And then once I get the chicken done, then I got to treat them for their ears again. So this is just an all-day job. Okay. Found 2 pieces of wood. I didn't even have to cut them. And just put a couple screws on there so that'll hold. So I help, knock some of the babies off. And then Mama can get up there or whatever. She's got plenty of room in these double cages here. And then as the babies get older, they jump up there and stuff. So I got that part ready. Oh, what, Mabel? Such good mommies. Boy, first time mommies. Let me tell you what, they were perfect. I mean, if I was giving them a treat, the babies wanted it. They just, both of them just let their babies have it. You know, they was not fussing with him. You taking a nap, baby girl? Nice and cool. Got the fans going and curtains open. Nice in here, huh? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, once she had the babies and they got to eating and feeding, and it was hard to keep just those filled up. So I'm gonna put, you know, 2 more on, get them on both sides. So I just want to make sure I have enough. I think I have a couple more in the shop or in the garage. I'll have to look for it. If not, I can order a couple more. Gotta get organized. I did buy some shelves and stuff or a little plastic thing of shelves to try to start getting my stuff organized. Hey. Stay out of here. So I found out that works best. Now, next winter, I'm definitely going to do something different. So I've been saving some, you know, when you get packing boxes and they have that styrofoam boards in them. So I've got some of that, and I'm saving some boxes, tearing them down, so I can wrap at least the sides and the back with cardboard and stuff. I will have, you know, of course, plastic over here because I like the sunlight to come through. And it's going to help. The shower curtains are fine, but the plastic does stop the wind a little bit more so. So that'll be next winter, and we'll do things differently. And then I'm going to have some help coming soon. And what I think I'm going to do is lower these. So I want to get them down to where I don't have to get my stool and get on a step stool to get up top to get the boxes down in there and stuff. So I'm going to get them just low enough, probably where that second one is, if I can bring that down. Not too far down, so I don't have to bend over a lot to water and feed them. I mean, this is the perfect height to reach in there, but it's a lot easier to get stuff in and out, raising up there. So I'll have to think about it. And I want to redo some things. So that's my push out space on that side. And that's my push out space on that side. I want to get one more push out space on this side, so I'm going to have to get rid of that bottom board. But I may not be able to because of the poles that are there. I got to think about this. I sure do. Okay. Well, that's just a couple screws. So I can lift that piece of board is just to help with those boards going across. So I can push that up and leave enough room underneath that. Or change that. I just change that whole thing. Take those boards off and redo the whole thing. So I have a push out space on this side too. So I don't have to take and drag these all the way up to that push out space to dump these. I think that's what I'm going to do. You know, every year you go through something, especially the bad weather and stuff, you start figuring out what you need to do. And if I would have, you know, forethought, you know, I would have made this door wider. I still may be able to. I have to think about it. I'm going to have to make that door wider, though. I'm going to have to make a wider door. Which, that's no big deal. Because if I can make that wide enough, because right now it's not wide enough to get these out without tipping over. And I can just drag everything out there, too. Might be easier. I got to think about this. You know, I just wasn't thinking about all this different stuff. You know, your first year, you just kind of experiment. And I just cleaned them out the other day. Dang, girl. All right. Okay, I got everything pretty much done. I got the second one here. This time I zip tied on this because mamas take them off and throw them around. So they're due in a couple weeks. Or 2-3 weeks. I look at the calendar. 3 weeks maybe. So I've got those 2 to go down in there. Or right there somewhere. After the babies are big enough. I'm just getting prepared. So I don't shuffle around at the last minute. Okay. And I got my box ready. I think I'm going to get another one of those really big ones. Because these Z's are pretty. You know, look how size they are. They're pretty big. to be getting into one of those, just a regular large one that they say is large. I mean, it's fine, but really doesn't give a lot of room if they have a lot of babies. So I do like these bigger ones better, and then you pay a lot of money for them. But I only need one more, so I only got 2. I'm not going to, that's all I'm going to do is 2. That's it. So these ones I'll be keeping longer until I get them sold, the kits. So that's where I'll be utilizing these empty cages over here to put them in. So we will see. We will see. What are you doing, Henry? Okay, I just have a little bit more mess to clean up and organize. I'm going to wait and do this. My back's hurting right now. I've got some of the chores to do, so I'm going to get all this cleaned up this weekend. Start over and rethink this. Man, I like the way the setup is already. I would like to hide the cords, but other than that. And I need to get 3 more fans to do on this side. I'm going to wait to get somebody to help me because I got to screw. If you seen how I did it, I screw one side and almost be hanging on the other side. So I have to go back and forth, try to get this at one board on. It'd be easier if I had somebody to help me, you know. So I'm going to wait on that because I've got the sticks for it. And then I could just reorder these out of Amazon. I can't remember. I think they're like $30 a piece or something in that ballpark. But these work. The ones, them small ones that they say you can put on here in solar, those aren't worth it. Don't waste your money. Not for them. At least these bigger ones here, you do feel the breeze coming down. So they're cheaper and it's just plastic really, but you can feel the airflow. Them little ones you can't, huh? You gotta put your face right up on them, don't you? Don't you, Miss Princess? The minute you pull the first hair, that box is going in there. I kind of missed the timing the last time. I won't this time. All right. I'm going to take my break. I'm tired. Surprise, surprise. I couldn't help myself. Hatcheries are not selling to individuals right now, but they are still selling to their companies. So, yeah, I had to go to Tractor Supply today. So they had 5 lavender Orpingtons left. And then I just got a dozen. So I got 5 of the lavenders and I got a dozen of the Isobrowns. A lot cheaper than ordering them through the mail, let me tell you. But, and there's Tractor Supply here in Georgia, in the Cedartown location. They ordered theirs from Hoover Hatchery. The rest of them were all underneath there. All right, you're all good. I got some rams hatching soon too. Yeah, I do. Rest of them are underneath there. Let's see if we can. Why don't you come out and play? Huh? You gonna come out and play? Oh well.